So welcome back to another video. Today I'll be explaining what we've done so far and the challenges that we've encountered. So the main challenges that we've encountered. Okay, so first what we've done a account settings page, and we've done a page where you get to upload the data to the AI. Okay, so I'm just gonna log in. Okay, let me just James. Okay, so I've logged in as James, and I'm gonna start at the account settings page. So this is a page where you get to edit all your different the card details, notifications, privacy and sharing, global preferences, deactivate your account. And then the idea is that when you click on it, you get a pop-up which shows you a different rendered page, right? In the code behind, there's a function that switches between true and false. If it's true, then the pop-up appears. If it's false, then the pop-up disappears. But yeah, currently we haven't gotten this far because we don't know why, but it doesn't pick up when you switch the conditions, so it always accepts it as false. So yeah, so currently it's stuck on just the main page. None of the buttons work. But yeah, overall this is how we've styled it. It's not permanent. In the future it's possible that we switch out this style and choose another style, but right now the one thing we're focused on is again functionality.
Greetings. So I realized in the video that you're about to watch, when you click on choose file, right, we're using a screen recorder to record the interaction, so you won't be able to see this part of the demo. So I'm just showing it to you now that it works. So yes, like I would have said in the video, you click on the file that you want to upload, click on open, and yeah, it should display to you, it should pass the data to the AI and then return a new data set of potential clients to you. But yeah, it doesn't work. But I just wanted to show that you could access File Explorer and select what you had to select. Thank you.
And then we come to the upload and display file. So here ideally is when you want to take your data set and pass it to the AI, to the algorithm. You click on choose file, you click on the data set that you want. In this case it's just the data.txt that we have. You click on open. So here we have another problem, is that it can't display anything until it's fed to the AI. So we haven't really trained the AI yet. We've just been focused on the main functionality. The AI is what's next, but yeah, it won't return anything for the moment being because there's no AI to return anything to. So yes, that's what we've done so far. In terms of the main challenges we've encountered, again, the account page, we don't really understand why it's not conditionally rendering all the different forms. So for here it would be just the form about your card details, the notifications, just the simple yes or no, do you want notifications on or off, privacy and sharing, global preferences, and here would be a deactivate your account. But yeah, none of these really are in place yet because we're still stuck on card details, and card details is the most important one because we use the Stripe API to save your card details. But yeah, right now we're still stuck on the UI. We can't even pass data as of yet because the UI is not appearing. But yeah, that's been our biggest challenge for the account page. For the client info page, technically speaking, it does work. You can select a file and then pass it to our app, but then the problem is we haven't really started training the AI as of yet because there's still other functionality that we still need to complete before we move on to the stage of training the AI, which I'm sure will be its own challenge in the future. But yes, that's what we've done so far, the challenges we faced. Thank you very much. I'm going to take you through the code for the account settings, right? So at the very top we have page title, obviously settings. We have our link to all the different icons, right? So when for each selectable options, which is card details, global preferences, notifications, and so on, you'll have a different icon that you can select from, and this is where we're getting those icons from. And then we have our first option, which is card details. The idea is that once you click on the edit button, the show bankings form will turn from false to true, right? And then when it turns from false to true, we conditionally render our form for the user to edit their banking details. But currently it's not doing this. Whenever you click on the edit button, it just doesn't work. So yeah, that's something that we have to figure out currently. It is one of our challenges that we're facing. Same idea for the rest of the options. We just haven't implemented them yet because we still need to figure out why it's not showing for the form itself before we can go on to notifications, which will be a separate page that will be conditionally rendered. Oh, and then also once you're done editing whatever you need to edit, you click on the hide banking form, which will just turn the show banking form from true to false. From true to false, which hides it. So yeah, same for notifications, privacy and sharing, global preferences, and deactivate your account. They'll all follow the same idea of coding. So you click on a button, the edit button, it changes from false to true, and then it conditionally renders whatever you've clicked on. And then yeah, that's the idea. And then here you have some styling as well. For the page itself. Again, none of this is really final, but yeah, it's just what we have for now. And then here's the code to conditionally render the pages. But yeah, for now it's not working, so we are stuck. Yeah, this is one of our biggest challenges so far, is figuring out why it's not working. Ideally, once you were able to conditionally render it, we'll then connect it back to the database where those changes will take place. Specifically for the banking details, it needs to connect to the API Stripe, so we need to be able to connect to the API, change the values, save the values, and then we should be able to charge you. So yes, thank you very much.